Hello everyone, and right now I'm going to continue on my presentation of virtualization. One thing I forgot to show you guys was how to do installation of software within a Linux environment from the command line. In a distribution like Fedora or SUSE that uses RPMs, normally you type in yum install the name of the package, but first you probably want to do yum search and name of the package, because when you install those versions, you gotta type in yum install the name of the package, version, number, and everything else to go along with it. Ubuntu just puts in the latest and greatest version on there, so you don't have to worry about anything else. And also, first of all, make sure you type in sudo, because you will need root privilege to do this. So first came out, I was like super tux, so I'll say okay, sudo install super tux. Actually, to be sudo app get install super tux. It's very important you remember all this before trying to do this. Hit enter, type in my password, and see what happens. Okay, I found the latest and greatest version of super tux. Don't want to install it, I'll go ahead and press yes. I'm going to walk for yes. Let it connect, and it should automatically install it for me. Right now, it's just going to be a while for it to finish download, so I'll pause this video for a second until it's done. Okay, now that it's finally almost downloading, I can go ahead and restart the video and recording. And as you can see, while VirtualBox is not good at all for trying to talk between virtual machines or even the guest to the host and host to guest, it can still bridge connection with that regular host machine to get a regular internet or network connection to the virtual machine. So right now I'm using my LAN connection that's hooked up to my laptop that's actually connected to the internet. So I'm still able to connect to the internet, which is why this file is actually able to download in the first place. And as you can see, while you did have to wait for the thing to kind of load everything up, it was basically a painless and easy situation. Type in a few short commands, boom, installation. It's been taken care of all by itself. And a few dependencies that are required for this were actually looked for and then added on top of it. So it's done downloading and fetching everything. So now it's doing the actual installation, which will probably take a little longer, but not too much. And the beautiful thing about VirtualBox, like I said, it's real good at detecting hardware and everything else. So one thing I was going to do was get to actually see my USB controllers or gamepad. So that means, in theory, if this game is actually one of those games that actually works with a controller, click on that, and I see I got SuperText 2 on here. Yeah, I should be able to play through it with the controller. And as you can see, one problem with this being virtualized is the fact that it is lagging considerably. But right now, I think I'll just choose to quit it. Okay, well that was the most successful demonstration. It does show you that you can install software on VirtualBox. However, due to the way everything runs on here, with not being a real CPU, you will run into a few problems as demonstrated as thus. So right now that's enough of that mess. But to show you that there are some games that you will run properly, go back into capture mode, applications, games. Get something that's a little less CPU intensive like ZSNES. And one of my favorite games when I was younger was Contra 3, so I hit load. And as you can tell, this game actually will run at full speed. Go through the menus pretty fast. And one thing I love about this, controllers do work. So as you can see, that runs at full speed. So there you go. While some things won't run at full speed, others will. So it's basically like saying that, okay, this may be a 2.2 gigahertz CPU, but it's actually going to run more like a Pentium 2 300 or Pentium 2 233, which is the actual system requirements for ZSNES was a P2 300. That's right. Well, I end this portion of the presentation, and when we come back, we'll look over Android.